Managing stress, keeping a journal, mediating, and other strategies can help you change your mindset, making it easier to direct your thoughts in a certain direction. Identify the thoughts you want to change. It goes without saying that you have to figure out what's on your mind before you can begin to control it. Nearly everyone experiences discouraging thoughts or emotional setbacks from time to time. If you're currently experiencing some life challenges, you might find it even harder to maintain control over spiraling thoughts or your overall mindset. Occasional intrusive thoughts are pretty normal too. They can be distressing, but they often pass as quickly as they intruded, especially when you don't engage with them. Other troubling thought patterns might include rumination or looping thoughts, negative self-talk, cognitive biases or errors in thinking that can affect your choices or interactions, a fixed, pessimistic outlook. Identifying specific thoughts and patterns can help you make the most out of the other tips that follow. Accept unwanted thoughts. It's human nature to flinch away from pain, so of course you'd prefer to avoid thoughts that cause distress. Yet, pushing away unwanted thoughts isn't the way to gain control. That usually just makes them more intense. Instead, try the opposite. Accept those thoughts and let them in. Say you feel a little low because nothing in your life seems to be happening the way you planned despite all your hard work. Acceptance might involve telling yourself nothing seems to be going right, and that's discouraging. There's only so much you can do to create change yourself, but giving up entirely isn't the answer either. Acceptance can even offer clues as to why specific thoughts keep coming up. Maybe you keep thinking about a fling who ghosted you. Accepting those persistent thoughts leads you to recognize that you really wanted your connection to last. Their disappearing act left you with unresolved questions and an overwhelming sense of unworthiness. You worry you failed at dating and feel anxious about trying again. Acknowledging these fears allows you to confront them and remind yourself that you're not to blame for their bad manners. Keeping the situation in perspective can help you manage your worries about it happening again, instead of letting fear hold you back from finding someone new. Try meditation. One great way to get in the habit of accepting unwanted thoughts: meditation. It may not seem as if meditation actually helps you control your mind, especially when you first start out. You sit, you relax, but no matter how you try to clear your head, random thoughts keep popping back up to distract you from the calm you're trying to achieve. Here's what to know about meditation. It really can help change your brain, but you have to stick with it. The trick lies in learning how to sit with the thoughts you don't want. You notice them, but then you let them go, which helps loosen their hold over you. And just like that, you've gained back some control. The more you meditate, the easier it becomes to let unwanted thoughts drift past. Mindfulness meditation in particular can help you become more skilled at focusing on things as they happen. As you become more mindful, you'll notice you no longer need to constantly pull your awareness back from troubling or distracting thoughts. Meditation offers other benefits beyond improving control of your awareness. It can also relieve the intensity of negative emotions and stress, boost resilience and compassion, and even help slow, trusted source age-related cognitive decline. Change your perspective. Self-talk can go a long way towards helping you change your mindset, but the way you talk to yourself matters. When addressing yourself in the first person doesn't seem to have much impact, try switching to a third-person perspective. For example, instead of, I feel miserable, but I've been through worse, so I can deal with this too. I know you feel miserable right now, but you've worked hard to cope with other challenges. I know you have the strength to face this new problem too. It might feel a little awkward, but this cognitive reappraisal strategy offers a couple important benefits. First, repositioning yourself as an outside observer helps create space from intense thoughts and emotions. You're stepping back from a mindset that's only fueling distress. Looking at a situation from this newly distanced point of view often makes it easier to see the full picture, not just the most immediate effects. Second, consciously choosing to examine situations from the third-person perspective helps you interrupt circling thoughts and explore your feelings productively. As you cast your mind back to the specific experience affecting you, replace questions like, "Why do I feel this way?" and "What caused this to affect me so deeply?" with third-person questions. "Why does your name feel this way?" Or "What about this situation triggered those feelings?" Changing your perspective helps trick your mind into considering yourself as another person, giving you distance from your own hardships. This also has benefit when it comes to cheering yourself on, since people also tend to accept outside support more readily than encouragement from within. Positive reframing is another reappraisal strategy that can help you regain control over your mindset. Positive thinking doesn't mean pretending there's nothing wrong, ignoring problems, or failing to consider helpful solutions. Rather, it involves putting a more positive spin on your negative thoughts, looking on the bright side, finding a silver lining in the storm clouds above. Reframing won't change the actual outcome of a situation, but it can change the way you feel about your circumstances. Say you slipped in wet leaves and fell off your bike while training for a race. You didn't sustain any life-threatening injuries, but you did break your ankle. This puts you out of commission for several weeks, leaving you disappointed and irritated with yourself for riding carelessly. Blaming yourself will likely only make you feel worse. Self-compassion, however, can help you accept the disappointment in stride and turn your attention toward your next opportunity. Maybe you praise yourself for always making sure to wear your helmet. Tell yourself you'll be better prepared for the race next year, or feel grateful you didn't break anything else.